Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile. You can see a mile.
It's
time. Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Alongside Justin Hergert, I'm Phil Stevenson filling in tonight for Sean Boston as we have the Dodge City A's hosting the McPherson Pipeliners. We're about 8 warm-up pitches away from getting this one started this evening. Game time temperature right now is 91 degrees with a little bit of an east wind at about 10 miles an hour. So that's from the right field corner to the left field corner this evening. Kind of a muggy day here in Dodge.
It has been. It's been a little warm and a little humid.
Yeah, and if you've been out in it, it didn't take long to break a sweat. I found that out the hard way this morning, running around doing some things at the house. But players should be used to this by now, and just a great night for baseball. Not too much wind. The temperature will drop a little bit as the sun begins to set here at Cavalier Field. Cavalier Field sits a little bit odd because the backstop backs up straight south. Most fields set either to the southeast or to the southwest, but this one sets up straight south. So a lot of times when that wind's straight out of the south, it is dead out to center field, but we don't have that this evening. It's a light breeze blowing from the right field corner to the left field corner.
Well, I don't know if you were listening along last night, Phil, but the field we were on at Wichita South High School last night, that field actually, the backstop faced to the northeast. So it was northeast to southwest.
As odd as any field could sit, because that is the least common all the way around, is having it to the northeast. Sometimes you have fields, some of the teams that were in the Jayhawk League, Pratt's that way, Colby's that way, that's set to the northwest, but very seldom do you ever run across a field that will set to the northeast. That's extremely strange. Leading off tonight for the McPherson Pipeliners will be the second baseman, number 34, Bailey Sarto. Sarto on the season is batting .250. He's got no home runs and 3 RBIs. Only 28 at-bats thus far during the season. As I mentioned, the starting pitcher for Dodge City this evening is Devon Susky. And Susky comes into the game with 5 appearances, a 3-1 record, 27 innings, 21 hits, 3.29 ERA. And we are about ready to get this game underway. The first pitch will be delivered at 7:03 p.m. Central Daylight Time. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Doing the catching tonight for Dodge City is Artie Ramirez around the infield. We'll get to that here after this pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1, 1-1. Around the infield is Nathan Ade. At third, at short is Aaron Harper. Second base is Carlos Arellano. And at first base, Hunter DeRoe. Susky into the stretch position. He delivers high for ball 2. In the outfield for Dodge City from left to right is Gabe Irwin, Ty Walton, and Jack Bollinger. And the DH this evening is Makana Alasso. Swung on and missed by Sarto, brings the count to 2-2. Like Susky came with a changeup that time. And he gets him on a check swing on a ball at the outside corner for strike 3, and Sarto is down on strikes for the first out of the ball game. And I just was informed it's Devin. So I will change that. It's Devin Susky. My mistake. That was my daughter correcting me. Brings up the first baseman, Bodie Waller. Waller, left-handed hitter. Waller's hitting .344 on the year. He leads the team in hitting, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. He fouls a pitch off for strike 1. Like I said, this first game is just going to be a feeling out process for the old guy. Get this back in and running. But I will get to some stories. We'll have to tell some stories tonight.
Oh, I'm sure that there's some good story time coming soon.
Pitch from Susky is down and away, but swung on by Waller. 0-2 is the count. As I mentioned, Waller hitting .344 on the year. 10 RBIs, 1 home run. This is not a team with a ton of offense. 14 RBIs is their top RBI man, and that's Jenkins in the 4-hole. Pitch fouled off. Good pitch from Susky on the inside corner. Good piece of batting by Waller to foul that one off.
One of the things that I think we're going to see tonight, and we see it fairly often from Devin, is he is a good strikeout pitcher. So you're going to see, and hopefully they'll be able to set up and get batters to chase or just flat blow up by him.
The 0-2 breaking ball down and in, blocked by Ramirez. And Waller lays off. As I mentioned earlier, Susky has 36 strikeouts in his 27 1/3 innings pitched. Good walk to strikeout ratio. Only 15 walks in those 27 innings. Waller on the 1-2 pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit to center field. And that's the first hit and the first base runner of the game for the Pipeliners. That will bring up the shortstop, Aaron Eshelman. On the year, Eshelman, well, let's find him. How about that? He is hitting .219 on the season. 1 home run and 8 RBIs. Another left-handed hitter in the lineup. Susky in the stretch, and a pitch. Breaking ball down and in, swung on and missed by Eshelman. Runner at first, Waller, got a single. Up the middle, 1 out here at Cavalier Field. We've got no score. 3 batters into the game.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, but if I remember right, Eshelman played for one of the community colleges in the Jayhawk.
I believe he did, and I also believe, if I'm not mistaken, he is a son of a friend of my wife's out of Wichita, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the one that I'm thinking of. So we didn't recruit him. I think he signed early, but I don't remember where he signed to. The 1-1 pitch from Susky. Fastball just off the outside corner. And I was just corrected. See, this is why, me doing the broadcast, I'm going to get all these corrections tonight from my family. Eshelman's mother, Robin, taught my 2 oldest ones, I believe Emily and maybe Caroline too, and Ashley, at the preschool at East Heights Methodist Church in Wichita before we moved out here.
Ah, there you go.
So, small world sometimes that we live in. Susky's pitch, grounded up the middle. That will be grabbed at shortstop by Harper, and he steps on the bag. Easy throw to first for the 6-4-3 double play. After a half inning of play, it is McPherson 0 and Dodge City coming to bat. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now, from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wyatt Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Well, welcome back to Cavalier Field. Dodge City A's baseball taking on the McPherson Pipeliners tonight. For the Pipeliners on the mound this evening is Jonathan Conway. Conway has made 7 appearances. His record is 1-1, 38 innings pitched, 39 hits, a 5.35 ERA. 25 walks and 39 strikeouts. And this will be his 5th start on the summer for the Pipeliners. Leading off for Dodge City will be center fielder number 3, Ty Walton. Walton is hitting .353 on the year. He's got 4 home runs, 16 RBIs, and leads the team in stolen bases with 10. So he has been a table setter, especially here of late. Conway will work out of the windup with nobody on base. And here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Late call, but called a strike. Looked like a good pitch. Slider swung on and missed by Walton, 0-2. For the Pipeliners around the infield, at third base is Chad Herrera. At shortstop is Aaron Eshelman. Second baseman Bailey Sarto. And Bodie Waller is at first base. Doing the catching this evening is Spencer Whitfield. Fastball fouled off. Good piece of hitting by Walton to foul that pitch off. And in the outfield for the Pipeliners, left field is Kylan Holder. In center field is Corey Holmberg, and in right field, Kyle Schroedl. 0-2 pitch is grounded up the middle, picked up by Eshelman. He throws low, but it's scooped out by Waller to get the first out of the inning on Walton. That will now bring up the right fielder, Jack Bollinger. Bollinger on the years hitting .417. No home runs, 16 RBIs. He's got 4 stolen bases. This is a guy that's finding his way on base regularly for Dodge City. Hits from the left side. 1 out, no score here in the bottom of the first inning. Conway pitches, and that ball's hit well to right field. It's into the wind a little bit, and it's got the distance, and that ball is see you later. Right over the McDonald's sign for a solo home run for Jack Bollinger. First pitch offer from Conway, and Bollinger got pretty much all of that one. That's his first home run of the summer for Dodge City. And it puts the A's on the board, gives us a 1-0 lead. Now coming to bat is the first baseman, number 4, Hunter Dorough. I'm saying that right, aren't I?
Dorough.
Dorough. Okay, Dorough. See, that's why I need you. Slider swung on, grounded to third. Across the diamond. Stretch, throw. He keeps his foot on the bag, does Waller. And 1 pitch in the second out of the inning as Dorough grounds out to third. Brings up the cleanup hitter for Dodge City, Gabe Irwin. Irwin hitting .240 on the season, 1 home run, 11 RBIs. Pitch from Conway. Strike right down the middle, taken. After 2 guys hit the first pitch, probably a pretty good idea to take a pitch. In this heat, you want to make that guy work a little bit out there on the mound. Conway delivers, grounded up the middle to second base. High throw, and pulls Waller off the bag, and his tag misses on Irwin. So the throwing error by Sarto allows Irwin to reach. That will now bring up catcher Artie Ramirez. Ramirez hitting .310, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs on the season. Chance to take advantage of that throwing error. Maybe pick up another run or 2 here in the first inning. Oh, another ground ball, this time over to second base again with Sarto. Stays back on it, but he makes the throw over just in time to retire Ramirez. So for Dodge City, in the bottom of the first inning, they get 1 run on the home run from Jack Bollinger. That's the 1 hit. 1 error, 1 runner left on base, and after 1 complete, it's Dodge City 1, McPherson 0. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Clearly, the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood. Your health means everything, and every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
I always like to listen to the music coming out of the break. Justine always does a really good job back there. She's back out running the board tonight. I'm Phil Stevenson, sitting alongside Justin Hergert. Sean Boston is on vacation, and we bring you Dodge City A's baseball. We're going to the top of the second inning. It's Dodge City 1, thanks to a Jack Bollinger home run. McPherson 0. And Devin Susky back to the mound for Dodge City. He got through a 1-2-3 inning thanks to the 6-3 double play from Aaron Harper to Hunter DeRoe. And see if we can't get things rolling here in the second. Justin's working on the camera. You need to let us know, folks, if this freezes. I don't know why it sometimes likes to freeze up, but for some reason it does.
Technology does not like me.
Well, if it freezes, just send us a text or give us a call or something. Let us know so we can get it back up and running. Want everybody to be able to catch every bit of the game that they can catch. And we're going to start the top of the second. It'll be the cleanup hitter for the Pipeliners. John Jenkins, a designated hitter. Jenkins is hitting a whopping 200 on the season. He's got 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. He does lead the Pipeliners in runs batted in. Susky delivers first pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Nice evening for baseball. A little bit warm, but it's going to cool off a little bit as that sun begins to set off in the west. Come on out to the ballpark. Pitch from Susky's outside, 1-1. You can get yourself a cold beverage, catch a good ball game, even maybe get an adult beverage if you'd like one.
They do have the cart set up down there.
They do. Susky delivers. Ground ball towards short. Harper up with it. Across the diamond. And there's one away here in the top of the second. So far, Devin Susky has been very efficient on the mound. Working ahead, throwing strikes, and getting outs. The center fielder now is Corey Holmberg for the Pipeliners, left-handed hitter. Holmberg on the years, hitting .254, no home runs, 12 RBIs. First pitch swinging on a ball in the outside corner for strike one. Susky working out of the stretch the whole time. Delivers fastball again, swung on a missed by Holmgren. 0-2 the count. Dodge City leads here in the top of the second inning, 1-0, thanks to a Jack Bollinger home run over the McDonald's sign in right field. Susky comes set and delivers. Fastball. I'm wondering, not much of a strike call for strike three from the umpire. Kind of nonchalant, but Holmgren takes it. And that's the second out of the inning. Brings up the right fielder, Kyle Schroedl. Schroedl on the year is hitting .133, 2 for 15. No home runs, no RBIs. And the first pitch is a ball from Susky. Pipeliners struggling this year.
They have been, and I heard early in the season that they struggled from the word go. I believe that I heard that their coach quit very early in the season. Struggled with some roster, getting some people on roster, and so that they've had a struggle all season long.
Well, it shows because they've won 3 games, I believe, all year, and they're 0-17 in the division. Pitch from Susky for a strike, taken on the outside corner. 2-1 the count to Schroedl. Not sure where these guys are from, as they don't list anything on the website or the roster that we have of where these guys are from. Schroedl lifts the ball towards right, hit pretty well, going back. And a great diving catch out there in right field by Jack Bollinger. Have a day thus far in an inning and a half. A home run and then an extra base saving catch. So for Dodge City, or I guess I should say for McPherson, in the top of the second inning, no runs, no hits. Thanks to Jack Bollinger's diving catch in right. No errors, nobody left after an inning and a half. It's Dodge City 1, McPherson 0.
City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert as we go to the bottom of the second inning with your Dodge City A's leading the McPherson Pipeliners 1-0. It's like Jonathan Conway will go out for his second inning of work for the Pipeliners. And leading off for Dodge City will be the second baseman, Carlos Arellano. Arellano on the year, hitting .220. He's got 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, also has 6 stolen bases on the season. Right-handed hitter. Conway will work out of the windup. And his first pitch to Ariano is outside in the dirt for ball one. Decent crowd arriving here in Dodge City for tonight's Friday night game. Ball in on the hands of Ariano, picked up by Eshelman at short. He makes the throw to Waller for out number one. I'll say this much so far about Conway. He is certainly working in on the hands of the Dodge City hitters and getting ground balls, especially early in counts. Brings up the shortstop, Aaron Harper. Harper on the season, hitting .260, no home runs, 11 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. Conway out of the windup. Slider off the plate for ball one. I would tell you who was umpiring tonight. I recognize the guy behind the plate. He is from somewhere in Texas. I just can't remember his name for the life of me. And the guy at first I've never seen before. I have no idea. So we'll just go with blue and blue. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Pitch in the dirt from Conway. 2-0 the count to Harper. The delivery swung on and lined right back up the middle for Aaron Harper. A single. Good piece of hitting on 2-0. Not trying to do too much with it. That brings to the plate the designated hitter,
now up to DH, number 30,
Makana Alasso. Makana is hitting .440, 11 of 25, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs on the season. Right-handed hitter stands in there. Big boy, 6'2", 225. First pitch from Conway is inside for ball one.
Makana joined the team late, but he has been one of the hottest bats on the team here as of late.
Well, we'd like to see that keep going. A little breeze blowing from the right field corner to left field corner. Breaking ball from Conway is up and in to Makana. Makana plays at San Jose State. He's from Murrieta, California. I'm not sure where that is.
California.
It's in California. We'll go with that. Pitch swung on and fouled straight back. 2-1 is the count. A little bit of a muggy start to tonight's game. As I mentioned earlier, Harper takes off, swing and a miss, and Harper will slide in there with a stolen base. Not sure if that was hit and run, but it was a good breaking pitch from Conway. It was a good time for Harper to run. He takes advantage. Alasso swings and misses for 2-2 count. Now Harper in scoring position at second base.
And it's good to see them not overslide the bag. There was a series here, probably about a month or so ago, where there was a lot of oversliding of the second base bag going on.
Well, if it's a fairly thin turf surface and people that don't know how to slide on it will slide late and overslide a lot. And once you get it figured out, though, it's really easy to slide on it. There's a pitch. Was on the plate, must have been down. Alasso with a good take. Brings it to a full count, 3-2. Conway thought he had strike 3 there. Stretch, check of the runner. And the pitch. Breaking ball, line towards left center. That ball is down. Harper will score easy. Alasso on his way to second. Throw coming in from second base will be late. And Makana Alasso with the double, RBI double. And the A's now lead 2-0. Good piece of hitting by Alasso as he stayed back. Breaking ball hung in the middle of the plate. Put a good swing on it. Drives the ball into left center field. And Harper with a stolen base scores easily to give Dodge City the 2-0 lead. Brings up the 9-hole hitter tonight, Nathan Ade, third baseman. Ade is hitting .242 on the year. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. First pitch swinging, ground ball towards second. Sardo up with it, over to first for the out. Olaso will move to third, and now with 2 outs, it will bring up the top of the order and tie Walton. Walton grounded to short in his first at bat. Opportunity here with a 2-out base hit to drive in another run. Dodge City leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Conway comes to the set position. He delivers. Breaking ball off the plate. 1-0. He thought he got that pitch. Should have been called a strike. He was giving the umpire a little evil eye. Umpires don't like that. The pitch fouled straight back by Walton. 1-1. As I mentioned earlier, Walton hitting .353 coming into tonight. Leads Dodge City in stolen bases with 10. He's got 30 hits, 5 doubles, and 4 home runs. Conway the stretch, delivers fastball outside. 2-1. Still plenty of time to get out here to the ballpark tonight. Pitch from Conway inside, check swing. Nothing called. 3-1 is the count. Walton looking for an opportunity here to pick up his 17th RBI of the season. 3-1 pitch is in the dirt, gets through the catcher. Lasso comes home and scores on the wild pitch. And I'm not sure why Walton's still standing at home plate. Did I miss something earlier?
Should have been ball
Nope,
4.
that was ball 4. There we go. I'm usually pretty good at keeping up with the count. So Lasso scores on the wild pitch. Walton takes ball 4, moves down to first, and that will bring up Jack Bollinger, who took the first offering from Conway last time, deposited it over the right field fence to give Dodge City an early 1-0 lead. Walton takes off. Bollinger swings and fouls it straight back. For Bollinger, that was his first home run of the summer to go along with 7 doubles and a triple. He's now got 17 RBIs. Walton with his lead at first. Conway comes to the set, delivers. Fastball up and away. Nope, it's called strike 2. I was wrong.
This umpire definitely has a delayed reaction.
Very delayed reaction. I think he says something, but with the headphones on, I can't hear him. Fastball away, and Walton takes off on the delivery and steals second base with no throw. Catcher Whitfield just couldn't get a handle on it. He actually had a pretty good pitch to throw on. So the ball was up and away, but he couldn't get a handle on the ball. Didn't make the throw. 1-2 to Bollinger. Breaking ball off the catcher's glove. And Walton will go into third and hold on by his tiptoes, hanging on to the bag. And he'll move up on the pass ball. 2-2 the count to Bollinger. A's look to try to add another 2-out run here. Conway sets. He delivers. Fastball fouled off by Bollinger on the left-hand side. Don't forget, kids, if your parents are listening, they can remind you, go get that foul ball, take it to the concession stand. I think they give you $1.
You do. You get $1 here at Cavalier Field.
Wow.
I believe we're actually in this league anyway. We're one of the highest paid foul ball returners in the league.
Breaking ball delivery from Conway is high, brings the count to 3-2. Is that Biden inflation at work, possibly?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. All right. Oh, I just had to get my political jab in there today. Conway's pitch, jam shot over the shortstop, and a Texas leaguer dropped in by Bollinger in front of the center fielder that time, Holmberg, and that picks up another run for the Dodge City A's. As Bollinger drives in his second run of the game with a bloop single to center.
Next up, number 4, Hunter Duro.
Thanks to Bollinger's stolen base and the pass ball, he scores easily. Walton's stolen base and pass ball. And that will now bring up Hunter Duro. 5-3 his last time swinging at the first pitch. He offers it the first one again. Fouls it off to the right side.
So far, that's 3 runs scored by the A's in this inning.
Yes, you're correct. 4-0, Dodge City. Ball is skied to center field by Duro. Holmberg underneath it, makes the catch. 4 out, number 3. For Dodge City in the second. They get 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. 1 runner left. After 2 complete, it's your Dodge City A's 4 and the McPherson Pipeliners 0.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile. You can see a mile.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
A little Guns N' Roses brings us back to the top of the third inning here at Cavalier Field. I'm Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert. Sean Boston is on a little vacay in Florida starting tomorrow. Hopefully he won't be too long. He'll be back in time. Monday's game again with the Moose. Is that going to be on, or
it will be broadcast? I believe Adam Kadavy is going to step in and fill in for that game.
Good deal. Devin Susky back to the mound for a third inning of work here for the Dodge City A's. He will face left fielder Kylan Holder as the first hitter for the McPherson Pipeliners. Holder on the year is hitting .250. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Right-handed hitter steps in against Susky. 4-0 Dodge City here as we go to the top of the third. Susky in the stretch position, comes set and delivers. Pitch wide of the plate, and Artie Ramirez goes to the backstop for ball 1. I want to thank my wife for bringing up my wireless microphone case, so we had a cord to hook up the crowd mic. So the crowd's going to have to make some noise tonight, so we get good use out of that.
Hopefully they do make some noise, and hopefully we give them a reason to make noise.
Well, that's exactly right. Pitch from Susky catches the outside corner at the knees. 1-1 to Kylan Holder.
That's one thing I'll say about the A's crowd is they see something they don't like, they're going to express their displeasure at times.
That's okay.
Not nearly as much as what we may have heard in the Liberal crowd in the most recent game, but
that's true. That's true. They are vocal over there. Ball fouled off to the right side by Holder. 1-2 now. Susky comes set. He delivers. Breaking ball. Down low. Evens the count up at 2-2. got a little tidbit that Ty Walton signed yesterday with the University of Hawaii. Ground ball by Holder to shortstop Aaron Harper. Breaks his bat in doing so. Harper picks it up. Low throw over to DeRoe is scooped out of the dirt. And that's out number one. Brings up the catcher, Spencer Whitfield. Whitfield on the year, sitting .238, 1 home run and 5 RBIs. Just not a lot of offense from this group as you look up and down the roster. So far, Susky, since giving up the hit to Waller, has retired the last 5 hitters he faced, makes that 6 as he gets a ground ball to Ariano at second. 4-3 for the putout. 2 outs here in the top of the second. That now brings up the third baseman, number 2, Chad Herrera. Herrera on the year is hitting .333. No home runs, 6 RBIs. Left-handed hitter stands in there. Susky's first pitch is up and away for ball 1. Yeah, a little birdie dropped that little tidbit on me that Walton signed with the University of Hawaii. So congratulations to him. Pitch from Susky is called down, 2-0. Walton attended Riverside City College. It's from La Canada, California. Hopefully he's got a swimsuit going to Hawaii. I bet he does, being from California, wouldn't you think?
Probably.
Susky's pitch is up and away. Brings the count to 3-0. First 3-ball count of the night. Try to see if he can't get back into the strike zone here with the 9-hole hitter. That pitch is up and in. Nope, it's called a strike. We got to get this guy to move a little quicker.
Yeah, well.
All right, 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Good pitch from Susky on the outside corner. Brings the count to 3-2 on Herrera. I'm just going to have to hold off calling balls and strikes, I guess, from up here. Maybe that's what I should do.
Maybe.
As a broadcaster. Let the umpire make his call instead of me making it for him. Susky's getting to the stretch position. He delivers. Fouled off again by Herrera on the left side. Another foul ball for the kids to get for a buck. What's your beverage choice this evening, Justin?
I have a Powerade.
You got a Powerade, but you got a Powerade Zero, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, you're such a good guy. What flavor?
Orange.
You're orange. I'm lemon lime tonight, but it's leaded. Herrera calls time, steps out of the box. Susky and Ramirez now decide on the pitch they want to throw here on the 3-2 count with 2 outs. Fastball again, fouled straight back. Herrera's fouled off 3 pitches in a row, trying to find a way to reach base. 1 base runner only tonight for the Pipeliners, and he was erased on a double play in the first inning. Susky looks in for the sign, and he delivers. Fastball loop towards second, and Ariano takes a few steps back, drops underneath it, and that will retire the side. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after 2.5. It's Dodge City 4, McPherson 0.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wyatt Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
And welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Dodge City leads McPherson 4-0. They will have the cleanup hitter, Irwin, 4, 5, and 6. Irwin, Ramirez, and Arellano coming to the dish as Jonathan Conway comes out for his third inning of work this evening.
And the A's are coming to bat looking for the opportunity to continue their scoring as they've scored in each of the first 2 innings so far.
You read my mind. A home run from Jack Bollinger in the first and then 3 runs in the bottom of the second inning. Conway into the line. He delivers. Ball in the dirt to Gabe Irwin, who reached on a throwing error by the second baseman in his first at bat tonight. Irwin, a left-handed hitter. Conway delivers. Fastball. And it's a ball. Couldn't tell if he was going to call it a strike or not.
If he was going to call that one a strike, that'd be an awful wide strike zone.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that way. Conway delivers. Irwin swings and lines one towards center over the shortstop's head. And that will be his first base hit of the night, 5th hit of the night for Dodge City. Brings to the plate Artie Ramirez. Artie grounded out to second base in his first at bat. As Justin mentioned, Dodge City scored in the first 2 innings. Looking to try to keep that streak alive here in this third inning. Conway to the stretch, delivers. And ball 1. Pitch just down to Ramirez. Ramirez playing in his 25th game of the season. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, batting .310 on the year. Conway picks to first, and Irwin's back easily. Irwin's stolen 3 bases on the year. Not a big threat, but he's got a pretty good lead at first base. Conway delivers. Fastball fouled straight back by Ramirez. Right over the top of us, Justin.
Yep. And I think you're going to see more and more of that, those numbers start to increase as the A's have been a little more aggressive on the base pass here in the last few games.
Well, good. Should try to take advantage of a team that, watching them go on and off the field, acts like they don't want to be here. Irwin bluffs running on Ramirez, swings and misses on a breaking ball. 1 ball now and 2 strikes. Watching the Pipeliners get on and off the field is painful to me. I'll just say that. It's always 2 things you can always control playing a game of baseball. Pitch grounded towards second. Sardo flip to Eshelman, on to first to Waller for the 4-6-3 double play. That will erase Irwin at first base. What I was getting at was that 2 things that you can always control is your attitude and your effort. And if there's people watching you play, that's one thing that they're always looking for. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning, brings to the plate Carlos Arellano. He led off the second inning with a ground ball to shortstop. First pitch from Conway is a breaking ball. Down and in for ball 1. Conway delivers off the plate wide, 2-0. Crowd is starting to filter in here in Dodge. It's always been a late arriving crowd here, usually because of the heat. Usually by the third or fourth inning, we've got a pretty good crowd, and they usually stay around to the end.
Yeah, and there a couple of years ago, we actually tried.
Well, we'll get back to that story here in a minute.
Yes.
Mariano grounds to third, and the third baseman, Herrera, with a diving play to his left, comes up, throws across the diamond to Waller for the 5-3 putout, and the A's go 3 up and 3 down despite Irwin's single to lead off the inning. After 3 complete here at Cavalier Field, it's Dodge City 4 and the McPherson Pipeliners nothing. Be right back.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Welcome back to Dodge City A's baseball here at Cavalier Field tonight as the A's take on the McPherson Pipeliners. I'm Phil Stevenson, filling in for Sean Boston, alongside the second best color man in Dodge City, Justin Hergert, as the A's move to the top of the fourth, leading 4-0. Devin Susky back out to start his fourth inning of work tonight. And we were talking about, we went to the break, about the late arriving crowd, and you were going to bring up the fact that,
You know, we had tried this a couple of years where we were doing some 7:30 starts and we were actually seeing better crowds.
right,
Although, you know, on a weekday night, it does get a little rough to have those 7:30 starts. And then
sure. Well, we started that when I was still the GM of the club, and we tried it. Liked it for a while, but here the last couple of years they've gone back to the 7 o'clock start, I think for that reason. Bailey Sarto, the leadoff hitter, leads off for McPherson, swinging at the first pitch. He will now pop up on that first pitch to first baseman DeRoe. And out number 1 for the Pipeliners, Bodie Waller, who has the only hit of the night for the Pipeliners, comes to the plate. Thus far, if you want to count the double play in the mix and the only one base runner, that's 10 in a row. But realistically, that's 8 in a row that he's retired now. First pitch to Waller's just off the plate on the outside corner for ball 1. But yeah, I thought the 7:30 start seemed to help crowds a little bit. It was a little cooler in the stands, especially on those 100-degree days in July here.
it made sense for, you know, at the time we were in the Jayhawk League, our travel was a little bit shorter. Our teams were a little more compact and closer to us. Now this year we're in this KCLB, and a lot of the teams that we're facing come from the Wichita area.
Right. Yeah, it is a longer trip and what have you. Pitch off the inside corner this time, called ball 2. Susky thought that was a pretty good pitch. Gave the umpire that look that pitchers like to do. The 2-0 from Susky to Waller. Swung on, dribbled towards short. Harper's going to have to get rid of it. And he does in time to get Bodie Waller for out number 2. Ball hit off the end of the bat on the 2-0 pitch. Harper did a good job of coming to get the ball and getting rid of it quickly to record the out. Brings up shortstop Aaron Eshelman. He grounded into the 6U3 double play that ended the first inning. 9 in a row now retired by Susky. First pitch to Eshelman is up and away for ball 1. We tried a day game actually here years ago. Well, just a few of them. That didn't work real well. We had a couple people faint in the stands that were sitting in the stands, and I don't know. We just thought it'd be a good idea to try it. Pitch on the inside corner, called a strike.
You do see some, 5 o'clock starts, and we've actually got some of those games coming up here in the next couple of weeks where we're going to see some 5 o'clock starts. But and then you get into games where you're doing a makeup as a doubleheader.
Right.
But even those games aren't starting until 5 or even 6.
Right. It's tough to do that in this league in the summertime. Pitch from Susky swung on and missed by Eshelman. Brings the count to 1-2. Dodge City 4-0 here in the top of the 4th. Susky's retired 9 in a row. Pitch just off the plate for ball 2. This is the old baseball adage that nobody hits on 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody hits. Nobody gets a base hit.
Also known as deuces wild.
Yeah, well, it's not always true though. Once in a while, a hit does happen. There's a pitch up and in to Eshelman for ball 3. Full count. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Dodge City 4, McPherson 0. Devin Susky retired 9 in a row thus far in the game. Pitch swung on and dribbled towards third. They're not going to get Eshelman as the third baseman playing for some reason close to the line. That was A. dove for the ball. Had no chance for a play. That'll be an infield single for Eshelman and break up the streak of 9 retired in a row by Devin Susky. Brings up the cleanup hitter, designated hitter John Jenkins. He grounded to short his first time through the lineup.
And for those of you that are listening along, Susky is a type of pitcher. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go deep into this game. As long as things are going well, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go 6, 7, maybe even 8 innings.
Okay. First pitch from Susky to Jenkins catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Dodge City 4-5-0. McPherson 0-2-1 on your line score thus far. Susky comes set, checks the runner, delivers. Breaking ball in the dirt. Ramirez tried to block it, rolled away from him. That'll be a wild pitch. Allows Eshelman to move up to second base. First runner in scoring position of the night for McPherson. Somebody's got a dog here at the ballpark. I hear it, unless I'm hearing things. I could be hearing things.
You can hear it.
Eshelman gets his lead from second. Susky sets, checks the runner. The 1-1 pitch to Jenkins. It's a fastball hit towards second. Herrera scoops it up, easy throw to first, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit. No errors, 1 man left after 3.5. It's your Dodge City A's 4, the McPherson Pipeliners 0.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Welcome to Kansas Authentic Care. Enter the word ID, followed.
Welcome back. Cavalier Field. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Your Dodge City A's lead McPherson 4-0. I'm Phil Stevenson sitting in for Sean Boston. Sitting alongside Justin Hergert. And I have to make a phone call. Can you fill in for a moment?
I'll try.
You'll try? I'll tell you what, I'll give you the leadoff hitter. It'll be Aaron Harper starting the bottom of the fourth for Dodge City.
There you go. Harper steps in earlier in the game, has hit a single so far, and faces Conway. First pitch, up and in for ball one. Conway delivers pitch two. That one's low and outside. Harper swings on pitch three. Swing and a miss. Pitch four is called strike on the outside edge of the zone.
Thank you, Justin. I'm back. How about that?
There you
All
go.
right. Breaking ball that time from Conway. Evens the count at 2. Winds and delivers another breaking ball fouled off by Harper towards the A's dugout. Easily scooped up over there by the next hitter, Alasso. Dodge City with a run in the first. Jack Bollinger's first home run of the year, and 3 in the bottom of the second. This 4-run lead, and there is strike 3 called just on the outside corner. Great pitch there from Jonathan Conway to Aaron Harper to get the first out of the inning. This will bring up Makana Alasso. He had an RBI double, his first at bat of the evening, on a 3-2 breaking ball that he hit into left center field. Conway pitches, breaking ball, just off the plate for ball one. Sun beginning to drift away here in Dodge City. Another couple of innings, and we may have to have some lights before it's all said and done. Is that our department up here, since that's behind me, sitting over there?
You know, it's a long few steps, Phil. I'm not sure we can get there.
Pitch is high from Conway to Alasso, ball 2. Next pitch is a good delivery on the inside corner. 2-1. Probably a good pitch to lay off of. You're looking for a ball out over the plate to drive. Guy paints one on the inside corner, tip your cap, go to the next pitch. Not many hitters do that regularly. Breaking ball, grounded foul, wide of first base. I believe that was Anthony Perez over there, who's coaching first, pretending to coach first base.
Well, and that's something that the A's do differently than what you see normally is Normally you see coaches out there on the base path, and this year it has been a player that's been over on that first base side.
Well, the coach that was supposed to be here wasn't able to come, had a car accident, and couldn't get here to be the third coach with that. Dignitary Jay Gifford has made his way into the stands this evening. So 2-2 pitch from Conway. Fastball popped up right side. Bodie Waller comes underneath it and makes the catch to retire Lasso for out number 2. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter in the A's lineup this evening, Nathan Ade, the third baseman. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. A's lead 4-0 against the McPherson Pipeliners, who have yet to win a KCBL league game this year. They are 0-17. Pitch to Ade is low for ball 1. Ade grounded out to second for the second out of the inning in the second inning in his only appearance thus far. The 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, called strike 1. Conway settled in after rough first 2 innings. There he gives a ground ball into the hole, just eludes the diving second baseman Bailey Sarto and goes into right field for a base hit. 2-out single for an 8-8. Goes back to the top of the order for Dodge City. Center fielder Ty Walton, who grounded to short, walked, stole a base, scored in his last appearance in the second inning. Walton signed yesterday with the University of Hawaii. Congratulations to him. Conway in the stretch delivers a breaking ball inside for ball 1. You guys were talking about in the last couple of broadcasts how often it seemed like Walton was leading off innings.
It seems that the A's go in cycles where we'll have one batter that seems to lead off more than not.
Walton with a grounder to third, and the best way I could describe that is Chad Herrera kick-saved that ball. That would have been great in soccer or hockey, but not in baseball. That ball never touched a glove. It hit a leg, and that'll be an error on the third baseman. That allows Ade to move up to second, brings up the right fielder, Jack Bollinger, who has a home run, first of the year, RBI single, 2 for 2 in the game. First pitch is high and away. And he also had a diving catch to end the second inning out in right field, running back towards the warning track. So a great night thus far for Bollinger. Hopefully he can keep that going here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. A's lead 4-0. Pitch from Conway. Bollinger fouls off to the left side. Bollinger swings from the left side.
Phil, I had about 1.5 inches of rain at the house here about 2 nights ago.
Yeah,
and you
it
can
rained
sure
hard.
tell it on Cavalier that this field is greened up and looks very nice.
Ade took off for third, trying to steal third. Bollinger swings and grounds the ball to second base. So scooped up by Sarta and throw to first for the out and retire the side. For the A's in the bottom of the 4th, they had no runs, a base hit. 1 pipeliner error, 2 runners left after 4 complete. Dodge City A's 4. The McPherson Pipeliners are still scoreless. We'll be back.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson sitting in for Sean Boston this weekend, while Sean vacays in beautiful, sunny Florida. Sitting alongside I am with Justin Herger. Dodge City, as we go to the top of the fifth, leads McPherson 4-0. Devin Susky back out to start his fifth inning of work in this ball game. You know, the 50-50 guys have been making their way through the crowd. Do they ever come up here to the press box?
I don't think so.
No? You know, I don't. Would we be allowed to win if we bought tickets?
I don't see why not, but
Well,
you never know.
Well, I can't buy them, or you can't buy them. They can't buy them over here in the next booth. I know Gideon's got a lot of money because Gideon's just loaded, you know.
Well, I mean, if you want them to come up here, I'm sure we can wait.
I'm sure we probably could, but, you know, I would think they should check up here on a regular basis. All right, back to baseball. Here we go. Devin Susky will start the inning against Holmberg, Schroedl, and Holder. The first pitch, attempted bunt by Corey Holmberg, the center fielder, is fouled back and out of play. Holmberg took strike 3, his first at bat. One of 2 strikeout victims for Susky in the ball game, and he's yet to walk anyone. 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Attempts to bunt again. This time he gets it on the ground, but foul of the third base line. Brings the count to 0-2. You know, the one thing that they don't know that I know about this field is that if you bunt it on the third base side,
it's going foul.
Especially if it gets to the brown, it's going foul. That's exactly right. If it's going towards the brown, and even if it's on the green and it's spinning towards the brown, you just got to let it go.
Yeah.
Because once it gets to the brown, it just goes foul. They put the turf in backwards. Because you roll the ball on the first base side, it stays true if the ball's true. And if you roll the ball true on the third base line, the turf's in backwards, so the grain forces it foul.
Forces it out.
Yeah, I told Doug White that, who was then the rep for AstroTurf, who put it in. I told him, I said, they put third base on line in foul, or backwards. Holmgren swings and misses on the 1-2 pitch. He goes down for the second time tonight. Third strikeout victim for Susky. That'll bring up the right fielder, Kyle Schroedl. He lined the ball towards right field. Jack Bollinger made a great diving catch going back towards the warning track to record the third out of the second inning. Susky's pitch is right down the heart of the plate for strike 1.
Well, and you talk about the turf here at Cavalier. You know, this field hasn't always been turf.
No, it was natural. And it was not good because of the wind that we get here in Dodge City. Sometimes we would have most of our infield dirt below to Nebraska, and then sometimes we might get it back when it was blowing through Kansas from Nebraska to Oklahoma. So the 0-2 pitch from Susky taken for strike 3, and Schroedl is down on strikes. Second strikeout of the inning for Susky. Brings to the plate Kylon Holder, the left fielder, grounded to short his first at bat. 2 straight strikeouts to start the inning for Devin Susky. But yeah, you're right. They finally, in the fall of 2014, agreed to put, or before that, but they started it in the fall of 14 to put the turf in here. Best thing they ever did. Because after that, they put turf at Legends because they saw how well it worked, and you don't have any rainouts to speak of when that happens. Susky's first pitch is outside. Next pitch is fouled off to the right side. 1-1 on Holder.
And the outfield of Cavalier drains well anyway.
It does.
So even if you do get rain, Cavalier is a field that you can usually play on that day or the next day.
Well, I had them take the really good dirt we had in the infield. Instead of having them haul it off, I had them put it in the warning track. So now the warning track drains a whole lot better than it did originally because of the dirt that's now out there. It's that lava rock, crushed lava rock that was in the infield. And once he got mixed in, there's a few places that could use some tender loving care that are low spots out there. Pitch from Susky is called a ball just off the plate. 3-1 now. When I was coaching at the college, I had many discussions with the city about trying to fix some places out there. Didn't get very far on some of them, but pitch from Susky is fouled off to the right side. Bounces off of the first base dugout and over to the locker room. Chased down by a couple of kids looking for that free $1.
Yep.
3-2 now. I believe this is the second or third. I can't remember for sure. Third 3-ball count on the night for Susky against the Pipeliners. The pitch fouled straight back. So we'll have another 3-2 pitch.
We're in the top of the fifth right now, and Susky's just at 64 pitches. 42 of those have been strikes.
Well, it's been efficient. You like to see a guy that's – if a guy can get between 12 and 15 an inning, that's usually pretty efficient.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the 3-2, and that's going to be high, and that's his first walk of the night. Holder draws a base on balls, makes his way to first. That'll bring up the catcher, Spencer Whitfield, who grounded to second base in his last time up. But – you're right. Pitchers are efficient. Between 12 and 15 is a good pitch count number per inning.
Yep.
And if a guy can stay, around that or under that, then usually they can give you 6-7 innings in a night.
Well, and it's always interesting when you see, pitchers like, especially ones like Susky who, consistently are on that strike zone, and their first pitch, second pitch strikes versus falling down on the mound like he did.
Well, I believe that the sniper might be around the scoreboard. If we could get someone to go out there and look, because he took out the left foot of Devin Susky right there. His spikes didn't catch. He probably landed on the side of his shoe. And sometimes when you land on the side, you slide right out, and that pitch is wide of the plate for ball one. But you talked about the game at Valley Center, about somebody had to go change their shoes because they weren't allowing spikes on the turf mound. Is that right?
Yes, they had to go change into turf shoes.
Some places don't do that. There's a ground ball hit just out of the reach of Arellano as he dives, can't come up with it. A base hit for Whitfield. Third hit of the game for the Pipeliners, and the first time they've had 2 base runners in an inning. That will bring up the 9-hole hitter. Third baseman Chad Herrera popped up to Arellano, jam shot. His last time up. Second time now in 2 innings that a runner has reached second, but both times for the Pipeliners it's been with 2 outs.
And you mentioned the difference between fields. We played in the Wichita area Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday we played at Valley Center. That was an entire turf field, both infield and outfield. And then we go and play at Wichita South last night that is a natural field.
Right. And didn't you play at at McAdams on Monday?
Yeah, and we were in –
or Tuesday.
On Tuesday we were at McAdams, which also is a natural field.
Right. First pitch from Susky's inside to Herrera.
All 3 of those fields, however, do not compare to the press box at Cavalier.
Pitch from Susky is outside. Pick by Ramirez to first. But back safely is Whitfield, just in under the tag of Durow. Did I say that right? Durow?
Yes.
Okay. Pitch was called a ball. 2-0 to Herrera. 4-0 A's. Top of the 5th inning, 2 outs, 2 on for the Pipeliners. Susky in the stretch, checks the runner. The pitch, high and away for ball 3, and we're starting to see a little activity down in the A's bullpen. Now, who that is, you're going to have to help me because I can't see a number from this vantage point. I don't know if you can tell or not. You may have to get out the Bushnells. While Justin checks that, we'll go back. 3-0 pitch from Susky to the third baseman, Chad Herrera. The pitch, right down the middle. Strike 1, 3-1. Holder is at second after drawing a 2-out walk. Whitfield at first with a 2-out single. 3-1 on the third baseman, Herrera. Susky in the stretch, checks the runner. He delivers outside for ball 4.
That is the number 13 of Omar Serrano.
Okay.
Down there in the bullpen. That's going to draw a mound visit from pitching coach Kyle Tinius.
Well, while they do that, have a little visit. This is where we have, if you're the visiting team, you play a little Jeopardy music.
Oh, our music department does some.
Here at home, you got to play something so that they can't hear what the pitching coach is saying to them. See, this is where I just kind of help out with my expertise now and then, You play something that entertains the crowd, gets a little, jive going, whatever it might be. But
well, if we had our beer cart operator here, he'd be wanting something he could dance to.
Well, you're right, but we've got a different beer person this evening. So come back to the top of the order now. After getting 2 strikeouts to start the inning, Susky has given up a walk, a single, and another walk. His first 2 walks of the ball game. And brings up the top of the order for the Pipeliners, second baseman Bailey Sarto. Sarto has struck out and popped up to first so far tonight in his 2 at-bats. Time to turn the lights on here at Cavalier. Susky gets the sign he wants from Artie Ramirez. Comes set, and the first pitch to Sarto. Swung on, grounded to third, picked up by Nate Aid. He will touch the bag, and that will retire the side. For the Pipeliners in the top of the 5th, they get no runs. 1 hit. No A's errors, 3 runners left on base, and after 4.5 innings of play, it's Dodge City 4, McPherson 0. We'll be right back after this 1-minute commercial timeout.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now, from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in the Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Welcome back to Cavalier Fields. We're having a little fun in the press box with the guys in the next booth. Just it's what you got to do between innings. Got to have a little fun.
What's the night at the ballpark without a little fun?
Without a little fun, it's probably a good thing they don't allow adult beverages up here because we'd be in trouble.
Honestly, Phil, the fun's usually directed at us over here, and it's usually me catching it all.
Well, I won't let that happen. You know better than that. So we'll keep these guys in line over here in the next booth and get that working. Jonathan Conway for the Pipeliners comes back out to start his 5th inning of work against the Dodge City A's after giving up a run in the first, 3 in the second. He's put up a couple of zeros here in the last 2 innings. Duro, Irwin, and Ramirez will be the first 3 hitters for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th. First baseman Hunter Duro has grounded to third and flown out to center field in the 2nd inning. Where's Conway on his pitch count?
Conway's currently standing at 65,
Okay.
40 for strikes.
All right. First pitch delivery is a fastball just off the outside corner for a ball 1. Lights have come on here at Cavalier Field. They won't be much effective until probably another 30 minutes, I guess, at least, before it's all said and done tonight. Pitch from Conway's up to Duro. 2 balls, no strikes. To the 3-hole hitter for the A's. Conway's pitch is launched by Duro towards left, but I don't think it's going to have the distance as Holder goes back, catches the ball just in front of the warning track, and records out number 1. Not a real breezy night at Cavalier. Light breeze blowing from the right field corner to the left, but Duro didn't quite get enough of that one. Brings up the cleanup hitter, left fielder Gabe Irwin.
We have a mound visit going on.
Irwin reached on a error by the second baseman in the first inning and singled back to lead off the third. And that looks like it's going to be it for Conway, as he's kind of holding his hand like he's got a problem.
A problem or a cramp?
Yeah.
Could
be one of those. I don't know. But he will exit the game after 4 1/3 inning. And this will bring a new pitcher to the mound for the Pipeliners. And we'll take a timeout here as we get the information on the reliever. You're listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Be back in 1 minute.
Work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as we have a pitching change for the McPherson Pipeliners, as Jonathan Conway will exit with what looked to be a little bit of a tender arm after 4 1/3 inning. And now on to pitch will be left-hander Mason Neese. It's been in 6 games, 0-1 record, 14 innings, 24 hits, 14 walks, 9 strikeouts. So not an overpowering guy, and an ERA that scares you if you're a Pipeliner and scares you if you're a Dodge City A, because it's 10.29, and sometimes those guys just find a way to get outs when you don't need them to.
Exactly. If you've done a scouting report, you're a batter that's looking at this going, I'm going to get hits off this guy, and then you swing at everything, and all of a sudden you're striking out.
I've seen more guys with ERAs in double digits come into games and get outs who shouldn't be getting outs, but they do. They find a way to do it, you know. But, you know, That's sometimes how the game works, and this guy looks like he's what we call a thumber. He's going to throw a fastball that doesn't have a lot of heat to it. He's going to throw a slider. He's going to throw a curveball. He's going to throw a change. He might have an ephus. He might throw a wiffle ball. He might have a Bugs Bunny pitch for all I know. You've seen that Bugs Bunny pitch, right?
What exactly does a Bugs Bunny pitch look like?
A Bugs Bunny pitch comes in and does 3 loops and then gets to the hitter and stops, and he swings and misses. That's exactly what a Bugs Bunny pitch is. And if you've never seen one, you got to go watch the cartoon Bugs Bunny and watch when he pitches in the cartoons. It'll happen. He'll throw one that'll go right through the hitter's bat, and then he'll throw one that does the 3 loop-de-loops and then stop right before the batter swings, and he swings and misses 3 times, and then it goes to the catcher's glove.
Well, that's the cartoons.
Well, this guy may have that pitch. You never know.
You never know.
That's right. Gabe Irwin back to the plate for Dodge City with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch from Nice is called strike 1 over the inside corner. That ball did not have a lot of velo behind it.
No.
So I don't know if that was fastball. I don't know.
It could have been a changeup.
Well, there's a pitch hung up and drilled to left field down the left field line. Good piece of hitting by Irwin. That ball will fall for a double. And give the A's their 7th hit of the night. Gabe Irwin with a 1-out double, his 6th of the year. Now brings to the plate catcher Artie Ramirez, who has twice hit the ball to second baseman, once for a 4-3 putout, and his last time for a 4-6-3 double play. He will face Mason Nice, his second hitter of this game. That ball is off the end of the bat, once again right to the second baseman. That was almost the Bugs Bunny pitch right there.
I'll give that one to you.
F4 for out number 2. And the second baseman, Carlos Herrera, will come to the plate with 2 outs. Herrera is grounded to short and grounded to third so far this evening. This is a guy that's not a bad idea to take a pitch on and try to gauge what he's doing. Breaking ball high and away for ball 1. Sometimes you get anxious. You see the ball. It doesn't have a lot of velo. Your eyes light up. And there's a ball drilled towards left center. That will score Gabe Irwin. And Ariano with a 2-out RBI single to left center. And the A's are back on the board and have a 5-0 lead. Sometimes just taking that first pitch allows you to gauge the release point and a little bit of the speed of what that pitcher is going to do to you. Shortstop Aaron Harper to the plate now for Dodge City. Singled in the 2nd inning, stole a base and scored. Struck out looking in the 4th. Ariano takes off first move, and the pitch is a ball in the other batter's box, and he steals the bag standing up. Well, that tells me that Nice is not a reader, because Ariano took off first move, and Nice just delivered.
Yeah. Nice never even reacted to
No,
that run.
he didn't even move like he saw him even go. Pitch down low to Harper, ball 2. A's with 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. For the Pipeliners, no runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors in the game thus far. 5-0 A's here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 pitch to Harper, fouled off, either off the catcher or the umpire, couldn't tell which.
It looked like it went off the catcher's helmet.
I think it was off the catcher's helmet, yeah, because the umpire is going to walk out. That's a interesting pace that he walked out at. He's trying to give the catcher a little bit of time, maybe to check his bearings a little bit. Might be so the umpire can get a breather as well.
Maybe.
It's a little bit warm. It's been a muggy day here in Dodge. Game time temperature was 91. That's 7:03. That was our first pitch today. It's dropped to 84 as the sun begins to set off in the west. Nice's pitch is ball 3 off the outside corner.
It missed somewhere, and I'm not quite sure where that one missed.
Well, I've seen umpires that call it nose to toes and 24 inches wide, and I've seen others that have a shoebox zone. And there's a ball high to Harper. He'll draw a 2-out walk. Puts runners at first and second for designated hitter Makana Alasso. Doubled in the second inning. Knocked in Harper. Scored a run also on a wild pitch himself. And then popped up to first base in his last at bat in the fourth. 2 outs, 2 on for the A's. First pitch swinging as Alasso pulls one foul down into the A's bullpen. It's like Gabe Ramos running that ball down. Decided to get a little exercise, I guess.
Maybe. And now that the sun's setting, I'm sure the McPherson pipeliners in the first base dugout.
Yep, are going to be happy.
Are welcoming that sinking sun.
Pitch high to Alasso. Arellano took off on the delivery and stole third base. Harper didn't catch him right away, so he remains at first. Pitch in the dirt. Harper's hung out between first and second. And now they're going to steal a run, is what's going to happen there as Arellano scores. Harper took off on the dirt ball, but really didn't go anywhere, but he stayed in the rundown long enough to allow Arellano to score, and then he's tagged out for the third out of the inning. So for the A's, in the bottom of the fifth, 2 runs, 2 hits, no pipeliner errors, 1 runner left after 5 complete. Dodge City 6, McPherson 0. That's 2-4.
2-4-3-6.
Yes. And that's a caught stealing.
Yes.
2-4-3-6. I can't hear the commercial.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 5010 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as your Dodge City A's take on the McPherson Pipeliners. I'm Phil Stevenson sitting in for Sean Boston alongside Justin Hergert. We go to the top of the 6th. Devin Susky back out for Dodge City, facing Waller, Eshelman, and Jenkins. 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Pipeliners. First pitch from Susky's inside to Waller for ball 1. First 4 innings, Susky cruised. Last inning, cruised through the first 2 hitters. Then he gave up a walk, a single, and a walk, but then got a ground out to end the inning. Waller swings and misses. 1-1 is the count. Pitch driven towards center. Walton not able to reach that ball in center field. The ball tailed towards left center off the left-handed hitter Waller's bat and will make its way to the wall for a leadoff double for Bodie Waller, his second hit of the ball game.
Next up, number 44, Aaron Eshelman.
Aaron Eshelman, the shortstop, comes to the plate. Grounded into a 6U3 double play in the first. Singled to third base in the fourth. Got action again in the A's bullpen. Susky comes set, checks the runner. First pitch to Esselman is dribbled back up the middle. And a dive by Ariano to keep the ball going into the outfield, but that'll be another infield base hit for Eshelman. That will move Bodie Waller to third. And with nobody out, Pipeliners look to put their first serious scoring threat in the game with nobody out here in the sixth. John Jenkins, the designated hitter, is the batter. Grounded short and to second. His two plate appearances thus far. Susky comes set, delivers. Eshelman goes. Ramirez's throw is in time to throw out Eshelman at second base. Really good throw from Ramirez. That records the first out of the inning at 2-4. Caught stealing is Eshelman. First pitch to Jenkins was high. 1-0. Runner at third, now one out for McPherson in the top of the sixth. 6-0 A's. Susky comes set, delivers. Fastball called strike on the outside corner. 1-1. It's been a nice night here in Dodge. A little muggy as the day started. 91 degrees at game time. East wind blowing from the right field corner, left field corner at less than 10. Sun has now set. Pitch from Susky is a changeup swung on and missed by Jenkins. Brings the count to 1-2. This would be big right here if Susky can get this man himself, get a strikeout, bring up a hitter within 2 outs and a runner at third. Oh, good to know. The lights work in the booth if we need them. Susky sets. And the pitch. Fastball up. Tried to get Jenkins to offer at that. Checked his swing. 2-2. John Jenkins, a 200 hitter on the year. 15 for 75. 6 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs. Second on the team, or leads the team in RBIs with 14. And the pitch. Down low for ball 3. Susky's got to be up now around 90.
82.
Oh. We're getting there. I'm sure Coach Tony would like to get him through this inning. Anytime you can give a reliever a clean start in an inning, that's usually better for them. Some guys are good at handling base runners when they come into a game, some are not. And inherited runners scored is a big stat for a reliever in today's game. Especially when there's so many specialists now, especially at the pro level. Pitch from Susky is swung on and missed by Jenkins.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that almost looked like kind of a half-hearted swing.
Well, I think it might have been a changeup because he went after it and then he kind of tried to slow down to make contact, but inevitably it's a strikeout for out number 2, and that will bring up with 2 outs the center fielder Corey Holmberg. Struck out his 2 previous times. First time looking, second time swinging.
Let's see if we can go for the hat trick.
I'm game with that. Susky sets, pitches. Over the inside corner, swing and a miss by Holmberg. That ball on the inside part of the plate's giving Holmberg some trouble. He does not want, I watch his swing, he does not want the ball on the inside part of the plate. Pitch from Susky outside for ball one.
And that's something that Sean and I have talked about off and on throughout the season is, at this level, and especially during the summer season, the coaches aren't calling the pitches. It's being done by the catcher behind the plate. And that's where it's an opportunity for the catcher to step back and become a student of the game and learn where these batters like to take them.
Pitch down and in. Artie Ramirez saves a wild pitch right there, stabs that one at the feet of Holmberg. 2-1's the count. When I coached the A's in the summertime, we had signs that I could give to catchers to call pitches if needed. Mm-hmm. But I would say 95% of the time they called their own games. Once in a while you want to, with somebody on, maybe in this situation, or, tying runs on base, whatever, and this is a pitch that will get the guy out. If the pitcher can execute it, you'll call it. Helps the catcher out a little bit. There's a swing and a miss on a fastball by Holmberg. Evens the count up at 2-2. Here we are again with a runner on base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. See if the adage holds true. Pitcher throws a strike. Hitters are not supposed to be able to hit on 2s. Deuce is wild. Is that what you called it?
Deuce is wild.
Susky sets. Checks the runner. And the 2-2 pitch over the inside corner, called strike 3. And that is the hat trick for Holmgren tonight. So for the A's, for the Pipeliners in the top of the 6th, they have no runs, 2 hits. Artie Ramirez throws out a base stealer, then 2 strikeouts by Susky, gets out of the inning. No errors, 1 runner left after 5.5. 6-0 A's.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Welcome back to Dodge City's Cavalier Field here on a beautiful Friday night in Dodge City. A's lead 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Reliever Mason Neese is on for the Pipeliners. He will face McKenna Alasso. Takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Alasso, Aid, and in the top of the order, Walton here in the bottom of the 6th for the A's. Pitch from Neese. Changeup, dribbled foul of third base. 1-1 the count.
0-2.
Oh, did he call that a strike?
That first one was a very, very delayed strike.
I watched him for 25 seconds and he never moved. All right, we'll go 0-2. Pitch from Neese is in the dirt. Is he going to call that a strike? Okay. 1-2 to Lasso. I'm going to have to keep my eyes trained on this guy.
You do that, Phil.
I will try. Pitch from Neese swung on and missed by Alasso. Change up off the outside corner. And records the first out of the inning for the A's. We've got a pinch hitter now coming to the plate for Nathan Aid. That pinch hitter will be Alberto. You have to help me with this.
Lovano.
He will hit here in the 6th. First pitch is up and away to Lovano. Lovano is a .227 hitter on the year, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. He has 6 stolen bases, though. Second offering. That pitch is a strike. 1-1, evens up the count. Nice's offering is called strike 2.
We're also going to have a pinch hitter coming up next.
Another pinch hitter.
Yep.
Okay. Well, ball in the dirt, blocked by Whitfield. Evens the count at 2. Alberto Lovano is a member of the Cal State Dominguez Hills team out of Chino, California. Nice's pitch is high for ball 3.
Is there any adages out there for the countdown on the scoreboard?
I don't think so.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. And Lovano draws a 1-out walk. Pitch was high from Nice, and now we're going to have another pinch hitter.
Now hitting number 20.
This will be Brett Graber, outfielder from Southeast Missouri State. He's from Sacramento, California. He will hit for Ty Walton. First pitch to him is, and the coin drops, ball 1. Breaking ball. High. 2-0 to Graber. On the year, Brett Graber for Dodge City is hitting .229. He's got 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. He swings, hits a ball towards center field, and that ball is caught by the center fielder Holmberg for out number 2. That'll bring up Jack Bollinger. Had a pretty good day thus far. Solo home run in the first, RBI single in the second, grounded to second base in the fourth. He swings at the first offering from Nice and pops it up on the left side. The third baseman comes in, struggles a little bit, but gets his feet underneath him and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So for the A's in the bottom of the 6th, no runs, no hits, no pipeline or errors. 1 runner left on base after 6 complete. Dodge City 6, McPherson 0. New pitcher.
Omar Serrano.
One-minute timeout, please.
Sneezing, coughing, running nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
No, Mikey Kane is...
Well, welcome back to Dodge City's Cavalier Field. Dodge City A's taking on the McPherson Pipeliners. 6-0 A's as we go to the top of the 7th, and we've got a new pitcher for the A's. That will be number 13, Omar Serrano. 6'4", 185-pound right-hander, undecided from Downey, California. On the year, Serrano, who I'm used to having as a hitter, You got to think of that for a minute.
Pedro Serrano.
Pedro Serrano, that's right. Omar, though, is making his 4th appearance of the year. 3 innings pitched, no ERA at this point, 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. He will face, leading off for the Pipeliners in the top of the 7th, Schroedl, Holder, and Whitfield. First offering, swung on a miss by Schroedl. 4 strike 1. Schroedl has flown out to right on a diving play by Jack Bollinger, and then struck out looking in his last appearance. Pitch from Serrano is just a bit outside. Do we have a new catcher, by the way? I can't tell.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to have to help me with that one.
I believe that is the number 19 of Clayton Coates.
Okay. Pitch from Serrano, swung on and missed again by Schroedl. 1-2 at the count is the count. I'm assuming he probably came in straight up.
Yes.
Okay.
And we also have a substitution at shortstop.
Uh-oh.
And the number 1 of Mikey Kane.
Okay. Pitch from Serrano, swung on and missed by Schroedl. And Serrano will record his first out with a strikeout, swinging. So Kane will move in to shortstop for Harper in the 7th. It's 1 out. That will bring up the left fielder, Kylan Holder. Holder's 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to short, walked in the 5th. First offering from Serrano is wide of the plate for ball 1. Just off the outside edge. 2-0 to Holder. Kane is from the College of the Canyons. He's in at shortstop now for Harper.
Mikey Kane is also the brother of Doyle Kane, who's spent a lot of time at first base for the A's so far this summer.
Okay. Lovano stayed in the game after pinch hitting. He's at third base, and Graber stays in the game in center after he hit for Walton. Serrano's last pitch was a strike. Holder swings and misses at this offering for strike 2. Brings the count to 2-2. Serrano out of the windup, delivers. Swung on by Holder and hit towards second base. And Ariano will make that grab for out number 2. Brings up the catcher, Spencer Whitfield. Whitfield grounded to second, his first at bat, and then singled to right through underneath a diving Ariano at second base. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Siriano gets the sign from Coates. He delivers. Ball 1. Had to wait for a minute, make sure that wasn't going to be snuck in on me that time. Pitch from Serrano is fouled off on the right side over near the cages here at Dodge City's Cavalier Field. Evens the count at 1-1. Good crowd here at Cavalier Field tonight. Quite a few people in the stands. A bunch of people down the left field line. Enjoying a good ball game. A's lead 6-0 here in the top of the 7th. Serrano's pitch is low and away for ball 2. 2-1 to the catcher Whitfield. Serrano shakes. Now nods his head. He gets the sign he wants the pitch. There's a breaking ball up high. 3-1 now to Whitfield. Pipeliners will be here the next 2 nights. 7 o'clock, I believe, start for both nights. Is that correct?
Correct.
Pitch from Serrano, swung on and fouled off again, got in on the hands of Whitfield. Brings the count to 3-2.
A's have spent the last 4 days on the road, and it's nice to be back at Cavalier for a 3-game homestand before going back on the road on Monday. Back to the Midwest Moose.
Oh, the Moose. How do you name a team the Moose? I'm sorry. Where does that come from? Are they sponsored by the Cows or something?
I don't know, but that's a swing and a miss to get us out of the inning.
Serrano, 2 strikeouts in his first inning of work. Retires the side in order here in the 7th. And after 6.5, it's Dodge City 6 and McPherson 0. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. We're not going to get Harry Carey? We used to do that in the 8th.
All right. Winning number is.
We used to always do that in the 8th.
804-130.
What? You're leaving?
Bill Stevenson's a legend.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
In this area, choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do, plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in the longs and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Couldn't find Harry? Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. A's lead 6-0 over the McPherson Pipeliners. Mason Neese is on for his 2nd full inning of work after relieving the starter Jonathan Conway with 1 out in the 5th. Thus far, he has given up 2 runs since coming into the game. And Dodge City will have Darrow, Irwin, and Coates coming to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th. And I'm guessing now we have a new right fielder since Jack Bollinger's going over to coach first base.
Maybe. It's some other action around the league right now, Phil. There
Go ahead.
is the Curve leading the Rangers 6-5 in the bottom of the 7th. The BJs are leading the Mud Daubers 9-6 in the bottom of the 6th. And the Heat are trailing the Cannons 1-5 in the top of the 7th.
First pitch to Darrow is a ball, and the second one is in for a strike. 1-1 on the leadoff batter in the bottom of the 7th for the A's. Pitch is down low, 2-1. Darrow thus far is grounded to third, flown out to center, and flown out to left. Neese is offering. Swung on and missed by Darrow. Evens the count at 2-2. That was your KCBL update, courtesy of Mr. Justin Hergert. Thank you, sir. Pitch down low in the dirt, blocked by Whitfield. He brings the count to full to Hunter Darrow, leaving off the bottom of the 7th. A's lead 6-0. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. 0-5-2 for the Pipeliners. Ground ball foul of third base by Darrow. Fights off a 3-2 pitch. Lives to see another one. We'll have to see who goes to right field. Neese's offering is an Ephus pitch for ball 4.
A what?
An Ephus pitch. That ball came out of his hand and it just floated up there. Anyway, that'll bring up Gabe Irwin. He was the first batter to face Neese in the 5th. Hit a double down the left field line. Darrow at first with nobody out. Irwin reached on an error by the second baseman. singled to center in the third and doubled in the fifth. First offering to him is a ball. Got action in the Pipeliner bullpen. Not a lot of action, but somebody's down there. Oh, there's a change up in the dirt for ball two.
And so far this game, the Pipeliners have combined for 4 walks for a pitching staff.
Well, you know, this is a tough summer for the Pipeliners. 3 wins total on the year, 0-17 in league play.
Well, I'll just drop this one on you. The other night at the Rangers, there was over a combined 20 walks.
Yeah, I know. I watched.
That was a game
painful.
that I think painful may not be a strong enough term.
Irwin fouls off the 2-0 pitch, brings it 2-1. Running on the play is Darrow, and he slides in underneath the tag of Eshelman and steals second base on ball 3 to Irwin. The 3-1 pitch now from Neese to the batter, Gabe Irwin. After everybody checks and makes sure they still have all their proper items. Fouled straight back by Irwin. Brings the count to 3-2. I think the shortstop was making sure he had everything, and Darrow was checking around to make sure he had everything. I'm not sure when they collided if somehow they had an exchange of stuff. Pitch to Irwin is down low for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now issued by Neese here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Clayton Coates, who came on to catch in the top of the 7th, will now be the batter. On the year, Coates, .275 hitter, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs on the season. This will be his first appearance tonight. Offering from Neese is dribbled right back up the middle. Neese throws the ball into center field. He turned the wrong way after fielding the ground ball, and then second baseman was covering with the right-handed hitter, and he just fired it right into center field for an error. And this Darrow will come in to score on the play, and moving to third will be Irwin. That will bring up a new hitter, Brad Stone. He'll come in to pinch hit for Ariano. Here in the 7th inning. First offering to him from Neese is a strike. No RBI on the play for Coates. Neese's offering is off of the outside corner, 1-1. Coates with his lead at first. Pitch to Stones, grounded to second. Flips to the shortstop, and they will turn 2, and on the play, Gabe Irwin will score. No RBI for Stone as he grounds into the 4-6-3 double play. That will, this will be Kane coming in now. He came into shortstop last inning, or top of this inning, I should say, for Aaron Harper, and this will be his first plate appearance of the night, if I can get the words to come out of my mouth. Kane on the year is a .303 hitter, no home runs, 3 RBIs. 1-0 offering to him is drilled between the third baseman and the shortstop for a 2-out base hit for Mikey Kane. Now we've got another.
Number 7, Matt Mandeville.
Next up, number 7, Matthew Mandeville.
Mandeville?
Mandeville.
Mandeville. Okay. They can't even have his full name on this roster, but that's okay. We'll live with it. Mandeville comes on to pinch hit for Olaso. Mandeville, 217 on the year. No home runs, 1 RBI. First offering for Nice is high and away. And this really shakes up my scorecard.
I was going to say, we've about substituted for every position on there, right?
Pretty close. Next offering from Nice is ball 2.
That's about normal.
Except for Irwin and Darrow. And then Bollinger's coach at first base, so somebody's going in for him. Mandeville fouls the ball off. 2-1 is the count now.
Well, we'll find out in 3 more batters if we make it that far.
Well, I know, you're right. It's 8-0 right now. Home run would end this game. Mandeville grounds the ball to second. He'll throw to first to record the final out of the inning. For the A's in the bottom of the 7th, they get 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error on the Pipeliners, 1 runner left after 7 complete. It's now the A's 8 and the Pipeliners 0. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile. You can see a mile.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
We start the top of the 8th inning here at Dodge City's Cavalier Field. The A's lead the Pipeliners 8-0. Omar Serrano on for his 2nd inning of work on the mound in relief of Devin Susky. He will face Herrera, Sarto, and Waller. And the first pitch is over for strike 1. Herrera, the third baseman, is 0 for 1, flew out to second base, and walked in his last at bat. Another breaking ball from Serrano is fouled off down the left field line, and that ball will hit right up against the left field fence for strike number 2. Irwin gave it a nice try there in left field, caught it on a hop, tried to sell it to the umpire. Hey, why not? I've seen how some of the umpires operate in this league.
Well, we did sell a two-base foul ball.
Uh-oh.
Earlier in the season.
Serrano's 0-2 delivery is outside for ball 1.
A ball that was hit down the left field line that landed about 2 foot foul, turned it into a double hit.
There you go. Was that here at home?
Yes.
Oh.
The home base umpire didn't get up the line to see it.
And okay. Serrano's 1-2 pitch is off the plate outside, 2-2. Gets the sign from Coates, and he delivers. Pretty good pitch right there, called ball 3. So Herrera's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2. And Serrano, his 3-2 offering is right down the heart of the plate, taken by Herrera for strike 3. And he knew it. He jumped in the air, turned around, said, I'm walking back to the dugout. That'll bring up the top of the order for McPherson. Bailey Sarto He's 0 for 3 on the night. Strikeout, pop up, and a fielder's choice with the bases loaded in the 5th. So far, Serrano's faced 4 hitters and struck out 3 of them. First offering's a ball outside.
So far, there are a combined 9 strikeouts for the A's pitching staff tonight.
That's a good thing. Breaking ball down low, 2-0. That would be 3 by Serrano and 6 by Susky. Susky got 4 of his in his last 2 innings of work. Swing and a miss by Sarto. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch outside for ball 3. Well, the first 2 hitters here of this inning have worked 3-ball counts on Serrano. Came back to get a strikeout looking on Herrera, the 9-hole hitter. See if he can make a comeback here on the leadoff hitter, Sarto. And the pitch swung on and missed by Bailey Sarto. Even brings the count to 3-2. That makes the fan in front of me pretty happy. So he claps for the strike 2 pitch. That'd be my son, Brett.
Yes.
He likes to do those things.
Brett is definitely a fan of baseball.
He is a fan of baseball. There's no doubt about that. 3-2 pitch from Sarto is strike 3, called. Late, but called for the second out of the inning. 2 strikeouts looking by the Pipeliners here in the bottom or top of the 8th. Brings to the plate Bodie Waller as 2 of the 5 hits tonight for the Pipeliners. A single in the first, grounded to short in the 4th, and a double to lead off the 6th. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch from Serrano's up and away. Ball 1. Action here tonight's just been kind of mellow, you know? I mean, hasn't been any big innings, haven't been any big rallies, haven't been, of course you've got an absolutely dead first base dugout from the Pipeliners. Breaking ball taken for ball 2 by Waller. There's just not a lot of excitement right here going on, but sometimes baseball's like that. Some days are just, it's kind of a go through the motion, not a lot of excitement, come to work, do your job, take a W, and go home. Swung on, missed by Waller on the 2-0 pitch.
Been there, done that, seen it.
Yes, we all have. Trust me.
Some more than we really want to
admit
to.
It is sometimes it's frustrating as a coach and it's frustrating as a player. Serrano rips one over the outside corner for a called strike 2. And here we sit again for the 3rd time tonight on the Pipeliners. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Last time we got an out. What happens here? Serrano, he deals. Breaking ball fouled off by Waller. Good job of fighting that one away.
We'll do the 2-2 over again.
Action in the A's bullpen. I'm not sure. We got somebody calling balls and strikes. We got a catcher without a mask. And a guy on the mound that I can't tell who it is from here. Serrano's 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And Serrano strikes out the side. 2 looking and 1 swinging. 2 innings of work, he's got 5 strikeouts. After 7.5, the A's lead the Pipeliners 8-0. We'll take this 1-minute timeout and be back at Cavalier Field.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now, from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Back at Cavalier Field, Phil Stevenson filling in for Sean Boston this weekend, alongside Justin Hergert. Go to the bottom of the 8th inning. A's lead the McPherson Pipeliners 8-0. And leading off for the A's here in the bottom of the 8th inning is third baseman Alberto Lovano. Walked his first appearance. And he takes a ball low from Mason Neese, who's on for his third full inning of work in relief of Jonathan Conway. Lovano swings and drives the ball towards the right field line. That ball is down and to the wall in right. And Lovano will walk into second base with a stand-up double, the 10th hit of the night for the A's. Brings us back to the top of the order. And center fielder Brett Graber on for his second at bat after came in for Ty Walton. He lined out to center. His previous time up off of Neese. Leadoff double for Lovano. Runner at second, nobody out for the A's. Looking for an opportunity to try to end this game in the bottom of the 8th here with 2 runs. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Neese delivers. That ball's hit to center. It's going to be down for a base hit. And Lovano had to hold to see if it was going to be caught. And he will move up to third base. Base hit for Graber. So first and third and nobody out. And now Griffin Williams, who replaced Jack Bollinger in right field at the top of this inning, comes for his first plate appearance. Williams, 6'3", 175 outfielder from St. Martin's University, El Dorado Hills, California is his hometown. First pitch from Neese, swung on and missed by Williams. On the year, Williams is a 138 hitter, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Graber gets his lead from first. Neese throws over. Graber back standing up. So one thing I hated about run rule is teams do things you don't normally do, which is like try to steal when it's 8-0. Williams swings and fouls the ball straight back. 0-2. That was one of the things I first learned when I got to junior college baseball, is that pro ball you do that, somebody gets hurt. In college baseball, they're trying to end the game.
Yep.
You know, if you didn't have the run rule, it wouldn't be that way. There goes Graber. The ball swung on and popped up and is not caught by the catcher, Whitfield. He tried to make a sliding catch towards the first base dugout, and the ball fell loose, and it just goes as a foul ball.
He tried to make a play on it, and he was there.
He was there. He just couldn't hang on to it.
Yep.
Graber took off first move, and once again, Neese proved that he's not a reader. But he almost turned into a double play for the Pipeliners if Whitfield could have hung on to the ball. And there's something I've always say that pitchers who aren't in tune with what's going on, when a guy runs and it's a foul ball, they pick right after that. I guarantee you 90% of the time the runner isn't going to run that again, but pitchers always pick because they're not in tune to what's really happening in the game. Williams takes a low pitch and grounds it foul outside of third base. Count is still 0-2.
Sends Tony scrambling a little bit. Make sure he's still awake over there.
Well, you know, sometimes you just got to check. I had a couple this year whiz by me. Tell you that. Had to do a couple of hop, skips, and jumps. Pitch in the dirt gets away from the catcher, Whitfield. Allows Graber to move up to second base on the wild pitch. Lovano had to hold at third. And now the 2 runs that can end the ball game are now in scoring position. 1-2 count to Griffin Williams. So he looks to try to end it. Pitch, changeup, swung on and missed for strike 3. And we've got another pinch hitter coming into the game. This will be Doyle Kane to hit for Hunter Doro. Doyle Kane is a .289 hitter on the season with 1 home run, 11 RBIs. And the first pitch to him is strike 1. Neese working quickly. I will give him credit for that. Breaking ball well outside, evens the count at 1 apiece.
It's always nice when you get into a game, especially late in a game like this, where you're down big runs, but the pitcher is still working quickly.
Right. We've got a question here, and now they're going to walk. They're going to intentionally walk Doyle Kane to load the bases, which his run means nothing at this point. And now that will bring up pinch hitter Gabe Ramos for his first appearance tonight.
Number 9, Gabe Ramos.
Ramos on the season. It's a great opportunity for him to pick up his first hit of the year. He's 0 for 15. First pitch from Neese. Taken for strike 1 over the inside corner. Ramos has had really good success on the mound this year. Two-way player. He's got 2 saves. 3.5 ERA, but has struggled swinging the bat. Breaking ball down low for ball 1. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Be a good chance for him to get his first hit of the year here for the A's and win this game, end this game right here. Another ball in the dirt from Neese. 2-1.
How often would you say, you're in this situation, you can win the game with 1 swing of the bat, but does that put a lot of pressure on the player thinking that way?
Well, no, because this is a great time to hit. Changeup swung on and missed by Ramos. You don't want to try to do too much. They're set up for a double play ball. You just want to take a ground ball somewhere. There's a drive hit towards center. Center fielder will come in, make the catch, throws the ball towards home. It's not going to be in time to get the runner Lovano from third, so a sacrifice fly for Ramos. He drives in his first run of the summer season. Makes the score 9-0. Now catcher Clayton Coates takes strike 1. Coates hit a ball back to the pitcher that the pitcher threw the ball into center field and is only a bat thus far. Base hit could still end this game. Pops the ball on the right side. First baseman giving chase, but that ball is going to be out of play. 0-2 now to Clayton Coates. I always loved to hit with the bases loaded. I always thought that if you're down, maybe there's a little pressure there. But if you're in a situation where you could blow the game open or end it, you can do that. Pitch to Coates is just high. 1-2 to the Dodge City catcher. Neese's pitch up high again. 2-2. Here we are, 2-2. This time we'll take ball 3 or we'll take a base hit. Let's end this thing. Are you game with me? Are you with me?
I'd take a ground ball right up the middle.
Well, there's a ball in the dirt for ball 3. Runners will be moving. with the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I don't know if I want it up the middle on the second base side. Second baseman's right there. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off on the right side again by Coates.
Over there towards where there's some players outside the cage.
Yeah, there's been some couple of guys over there chasing foul balls tonight. Maybe the A's have been losing a lot of balls over there because that field sometimes gets really thick and really uncut. And a lot of balls get in there and get lost. Pitch to Coates is ball 4 in the dirt. He will draw a walk. That loads the bases back up and brings up second baseman Brad Stone. His first at bat, he's only at bat tonight. He hit into a 4-6-3 double play off of Nice. Chance here to end this game. 2 outs, 9-0 A's, bottom of the 8th inning. The run rule looms. Nice stretch, he delivers. First pitch to Stone is outside and low for ball 1. 9-11-0 for the A's tonight. 0-5-3 for the Pipeliners. The 1-0 delivery. High, 2-0. As much as you'd like to see a hit end it, a walk
ends it as well.
A hit by pitch, a wild pitch, pass ball. 2-0 delivery is in the dirt, blocked by Whitfield as he shakes his hand. It got a bit of him right there of his throwing hand, and that's ball 3.
An out means we go to the top of the 9th.
Well, I guarantee you there will be no swing on this pitch.
No.
Can't believe that there would be. And Nice is having trouble finding the plate. He's had trouble all year. 14 innings, 14 walks. The 3-0 pitch to Stone
is ball 4.
Is ball 4, and that's the ball game. That will be a bases-loaded walk for Brad Stone and brings an end to tonight's festivities as Graber scores the walk-off run, and the A's win tonight's abbreviated game by a run rule of 10-0. We'll come back and wrap things up from here at Cavalier Field. You've been listening to A's baseball, and once again, the A's are victorious tonight, 10-0 over the McPherson Pipeliners. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back and wrap things up.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood. Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Welcome back to Dodge City Cavalier Field. As tonight, the Dodge City A's run roll the McPherson Pipeliners 10-0. The A's started out with a home run from Jack Bollinger, his first of the year, to score a run in the bottom of the first. They added 3 more in the bottom of the second, 2 more in the bottom of the fifth, and then 2 in the seventh, and a walk-off walk to get the final run home for the 10-0 victory this evening. The A's had 10 runs on 11 hits, made no errors. And for the Pipeliners, no runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors. And Justin, I think probably the highlight tonight, number one, would be Jack Bollinger hitting his first home run of the year.
That's definitely a good highlight to have.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, you know, the just kind of a game we talked about, it was nothing like were there any big blow-ups or anything like that. It was just kind of a methodical type deal. And
there was nothing big or explosive, like you said, and there was a lot of substitution going on. So there was a lot of players that got to contribute in this.
There's way too much red in my green column of writing in substitutions.
Well, you know, and that's been the story of the A's all season. We get into the game late, especially late in the game, and a game like this where we're up big, you're going to see substitutions. And even when we're down, you know, about the 5th, 6th inning, that's where Tony Gonzalez, the manager for the A's, he'll start substituting, trying to find a way to get through that game.
Well, tonight a lot of guys played, 20 to be exact. Got to give a lot of credit to Devin Susky tonight as he goes 6 innings to pick up the W this evening. Susky, for him, that's his 4th win against 1 loss. Good outing for him. He retired in one stretch. He had 9 in a row that he set down. And he also had 6 strikeouts on the evening. Ran into a little bit of trouble in the 5th, but was able to pitch his way out of it as he had 2 outs. Gave up a walk, a single, and a walk, but then got out of the inning. And had a smooth 6th after giving up a couple of hits. He got a guy threw out, catcher Artie Ramirez threw out a base runner, and then got 2 strikeouts to end the inning. And Omar Serrano came in, faced 6 batters, struck out 5 of them. So a good night tonight for the A's pitching staff as they roll through 8 innings and get an 8-inning shutout this evening.
Here's a good one to end on, Phil. This is the A's 2nd shutout victory of the year. The first one was a 5-0 shutout victory over the Curve. Okay. And now we have this one that is a 10-run rule in 8 innings over the Pipeliners.
Well, good. Well, the A's will be back in action here throughout the weekend as they will take on the same McPherson Pipeliners at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening and again Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. Airtime for us will be 6:45 as me, Phil Stevenson, fills in for Sean Boston. But I've got sidekick over here in Justin Hergert, and we'll bring you all the action this weekend of A's baseball. Once again, the A's tonight victorious with a 10-0 victory over the league winless McPherson Pipeliners. And you certainly, when a team is winless in the league, don't want to be that first victim. So hopefully the A's will stay focused, and use this opportunity to try to push forward to try to get back and make a run at Liberal before the end of the season.
We get to see the BJs one more time here at home on Tuesday.
Okay, well, there you have it. So, well, great job tonight, Justin, especially getting everything set up more than anything else. And we want to thank Justine back at the station for keeping us on the air and keeping everything straight. Hopefully she'll be with us through the weekend with doing this as well. And I enjoyed doing the game tonight, and you'll have to put up with me for 2 more nights while Sean takes a vacation in Florida. I'm gonna have to send him some text messages just to bug him while he's down there. with doing that. So, well, tonight, once again, the A's win 10-0 over the Pipeliners. We'll be back here again tomorrow night. Airtime 6:45. First pitch scheduled for 7 o'clock. For Justin Hergert, I'm Phil Stevenson. You've been listening to A's Baseball here on KBUF. I'm learning as I go here. Okay, that's 10:30, right?
10:30 a.m. and 107.1 FM.
107.1 FM. Okay, thanks to Justine back at the station. We'll sign off from here at Cavalier Field and talk to you tomorrow night.
City A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF has been brought to you by Dr. Kelly Hendricks, Curves Law Office, Express Wellness Urgent Care, Austin Pools and Spas.
Have a good one.